Right, hello, DJ Earthy with the review of that absolute shit show against Rotherham. And people are going to hate me for saying it, but as far as I'm concerned, Lee Johnson, the manager's got to go. Look, put it this way: was there any of us jumping for joy when they actually announced that Lee Johnson was going to be the manager for Sunderland? Because I weren't. People are going, now you're screaming, you're daft, what do you want Lee Johnson out for? Well, look at it this way, right? We're not going to go anywhere out of this division with that manager in charge. We're just not going to do it. It's not going to happen. If people are saying that he needs more time in this division, well, if that's the case, then you want them to be happy in a solid and consolidate a place in Division 1, because that's what we're going to do. Playoff side at best. I predicted that we would draw this game, and oh my god, I couldn't be any worse wrong. But he's just not good enough. He's just not good enough for Sunderland to get us out of this division. He's been with us long enough now. We failed last season. We've got new owners in, and everybody was thinking oh, that's it, we're going to piss this league this season. But we're not. We're nowhere near going to do it. I mean, the warning signs have been there even when we've won a few games. We've played absolute shite. Still. We blamed the pitch at Portsmouth, 4-1, 4-0 against Portsmouth, and we blamed the pitch and that they had to play on it. But he's losing the dressing room, or he's just not lost the dressing room as far as I'm concerned. It's, I'm almost act now, to be honest with you, because if we're going to wait until, we'll give him till January, we'll give him till the next transfer window, what we're going to do again? Sign a load of shite? Because we've just signed too many youngsters. We've just signed too many youngsters, like under 21 players from the likes of Man City and this and that. They're just not good enough, because every time when we've played, on paper, biggish teams, they're just kicking our arses. So that's 2 league games on the trot now. Charlton and Rotherham, they've just been gutless. Like, they're not bothered. And that's, as far as I'm concerned, Lee Johnson's lost the dressing room. He's not going to get us up. There's no way at all. You didn't get beat 5-1 today. 4-0 against Portsmouth. You get beat 1-0 at Charlton. You just didn't. I mean, you look at Wickham at the top of the league, and they've played 5, they've won 4. That is the form you need. And Wigan's won again, and I lost the other day, but they're winning more than out else. We are just carrying when we've left off every time we've been in this division. Now the owners have to look. If they want to be out, it's a result business. I mean, if we want the top 6, or if we want to stay in this division, let's give Lee Johnson a chance here. But if we want automatic promotion, he's got to go, because that was a shit show and that's unacceptable. We've been in this division long enough. And then poor Sunderland fans that have been down there having to watch that, it's absolutely disgusting. He's not the right man for this job, Lee Johnson. He's not. He's not. And I knew this from day one when he came. And all the happy clappers out there that are saying, no, give him a chance. You've been sniffing Callan gas. You really have. You've been sniffing Callan gas, because he's not going to dean out. That performance out there. And like I say, there's been other league games as well where there's been alarm bells. Even when we've won, there's been alarm bells, and what we do now, we're beating our crew 4-0 and that. But when it comes to the teams that mean something in this division, we get pissed all hour. You know what I mean? We just get bullied off the ball. We looked that small. They looked massive today. But Lee Johnson, if we want to go up top 2, Lee Johnson's got to go, because that was just awful. And God help us against Sheffield Wednesday, because I tell you what, on that evidence there, we'll get battered. We'll get absolutely skinned alive, without a shadow of a doubt. We'll get skinned alive against Sheffield Wednesday. And then about 7,000 fans gone down there. Just absolutely unacceptable. Yeah, I can hear now people saying, is this guy mad? Calling for Lee Johnson. Said, well, what do you want to keep him for? Why do you think Lee Johnson should stay at this club? Right, you want to get out of this division, it's a results business. You've got to act, and you've got to act now. You've got to act now. He's not going to dean out. He's not motivating the players for big games at all. He's not a big enough manager for this big club of ours. If you want to keep Lee Johnson, then you're going to be happy staying in League One for years to come. Because if we hold out and say we'll give him more time, we're just delaying the inevitable. Because he'd be sacked after Christmas, February, but that'd be too late because the points deficit would be already too far down. I mean, we're already 5 points or so off the top. We're starting to fall away from the top of the league. We're falling away from it already. And I don't want to hear about games in hand again because, like I say, they mean absolutely nought. I love this football club. We all do. But, you know, people say, well, we didn't have to keep shouting for managers every 5 minutes. Well, every club does. If you want success, you've got to keep doing it until you find the right formula. And Lee Johnson's he's not the man for Sunderland. He's not going to take us out of the line, and it's no good concentrating on cups. You know, everybody's on a high, say, oh, we'll beat QPR, we're doing well in the cup, and that's shite with that. You know, we want to get out of this division. To hell with the cups. I mean, you know, other teams aren't asked about the League Cup and that. Yes, QPR and all that, but let's be honest with you, they're not asked about the cup games, are they? And we're getting on our high horse thinking, oh, well, that's it, we're going to get promoted now because we're doing well in the cup. Sorry, but that's a shit show. I feel sorry for the Sunderland fans. And Johnson out because his time's up as far as I'm concerned. No good for Sunderland. See you later.